once your beets are nice and tender, you put the fork right into them. No problem, no stress, no pushing, no hard. You take your beets out of the water. You do not want to strain this because you need to keep the beet water. We're going to use it in canning the beets. Just going to let them sit and cool a little bit, and then we will peel them. To can my beets, I always use this recipe. They come out the best. It was posted by a person named Mavis Butterfield. I always want to give credit where credit is due. She says they're old-fashioned beets, just like Grandma used to make. And honestly, they really are. So this is the recipe I will be using. And we're going to put together our liquid that's going to be in with our beets. And we're going to start out with 4 cups of white distilled vinegar. And 2 cups of sugar. And then, as I said, we're going to use that beet juice later. We add 2 cups of the reserved beet juice water to the pan. And then we're going to add a little bit of pickling salt. I use Morton's pickling soda. It comes in boxes. It's not that expensive. It's usually on the bottom shelf at the store. Yeah, I'm not real good with that measuring stuff. But that was about a tablespoon. We're going to stir that up and we're going to put it on the stove and get it hot. Okay, we've got our beet mixture, water mixture in the stove. I'm going to just put it on high because we're just trying to get it hot. Meantime, I've got water boiling or getting ready to boil because I'm going to sterilize my jars, my clean jars, so that we can put this all together. These can be very tasty. They can also be very staining. So you want to make sure any beet juice you drop on your counter, you get up right away. Otherwise, you got a ring you got to fight with. And no matter how much I'm going to wipe on this, there's still going to be that pink ring. So what we're going to do is later on we'll take a little bit of Clorox bleach and we'll just wipe down the... Pulled all my jars out of the hot water. They're sitting here. What we're going to do now is we're going to put the lids in. Okay, we're just going to take all our lids and put them in. And what we'll do is we'll take them out and we'll put them in our bowl. Okay, we've got all our lids in the bowl. Now we're going to take that hot water and put it in our pressure canner. Why should we waste perfectly good hot water? Beets are incredibly easy to peel. I'm going to take this piece off, which I should have took off when I was cutting it, but it doesn't matter. And you just go along the outside and peel it right off. It's real soft and gentle. Okay, all we're doing is peeling the dull skin from the outside. You really don't even need a knife. You can just peel it off. I'm always in a hurry. Alright, once your jars are filled with your liquid, you're going to probably have juice left over. This I would not throw away. I would use this and I would let it cool and I would stick some hard-boiled eggs in here and some fresh red onions and make me some red beet eggs. We need to wipe all the tops with distilled vinegar. Just to make sure that there's nothing on here that would get in the way of a perfect seal. It all looks good. lids. Put it on there, finger tight. And then we put it in the canner.